guys, my name is Eustace Ehiwe Matilda. In the last class, I taught you how to use almighty formula to solve quadratic expressions. But in this class, I'm going to be teaching you Cranmer's rule under matrix, which can be used to solve any simultaneous equation. This is our first question, which says 4x minus y is equal to 8 and 6x plus y is equal to 22. Firstly, we are going to be using the formula of Cranmer's rule, which says ax is equal to b. This is the A. A is the coefficient of x and y for a matrix. We bring out A. A is equal to, what's coefficient of x here? 4. The coefficient of x at the bottom, 6. Coefficient of y here will be minus 1. You have to add the sign, minus 1. And the coefficient of y at the bottom is plus 1, which is same thing as 1. Times x is x, y is equal to, b is the numbers without x at this end after the equal to, 8, 22. Firstly, we are going to have to find the determinant of a, which is going to be, you bring out a first. A is equal to 4, 6 minus 1, 1. Therefore, determinant of a will be equal to, circle this out, join it to this, and this to this. That means 1 times 4, write it, 1 times 4 minus 6 times minus 1. 6 times minus 1. Therefore, determinant of A is equal to 1 times 4 is 4 minus 6 times minus 1 is minus 6. Determinant of A is equal to 4 minus times minus plus this 6. That's going to be determinant of A is equal to 10. Secondly, we are going to have to get AX. AX is going to be equal to, when we replace these x values with this b, that's going to be, the x values is first, that's going to be 822, 822, then y value is minus 1, 1 as usual, minus 1, 1. So determinant of AX, that's how we write it, equal to, remember, circle this, hit this, circle this, hit this. That's going to be 1 times 8 minus 22 times minus 1. 22 times minus 1. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 1 times 8 is 8 minus 22 times minus 1 is minus 22. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 8 plus 22. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 8 plus 22, which will give you 30. Lastly, before we enter the solving of x and y, we are going to have to find AY. Bring it out. AY is equal to, this is first, that's going to be 822, 822. Then y value is minus 1, 1 as usual. Minus 1, 1. So determinant of AX, that's how we write it, equal to, remember, circle this, hit this, circle this, hit this. That's going to be 1 times 8 minus 22 times minus 1. 22 times minus 1. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 1 times 8 is 8 minus 22 times minus 1 is minus 22. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 8 plus 22. Therefore, determinant of AX is equal to 8 plus 22, which will give you 30. Lastly, before we enter the solving of x and y, we are going to have to find AY. Bring it out. AY is equal to, AY will be when you replace these y values with this b. That's going to be 4, 6, and then y values come next, 8, 22, 8, 22. So to find the determinant of AY, remember, circle, cross, cross. 22 times 4 minus 6 times 8. Therefore, determinant of AY is equal to 22 times 4 is 88 minus 6 times 8 is 48. Determinant of AY is equal to 88 minus 48, which gives you 40. So I hope you know that we are looking for x and y in this, because we can't get the answers as determinant of ax and determinant of ay. So you bring out this. Note that x is equal to determinant of ax all over determinant of a. Therefore, when determinant of a cancels determinant of a, x is left, and y is equal to determinant of a y all over determinant of a. You know, when determinant of a cancels, is remaining y. Therefore, for x, determinant of ax is what? 30 all over determinant of a, which is 10, which is equal to 3. If you cancel 3 over 1 is equal to 3. Therefore y will be determinant of ay, which is 40 all over determinant of a, which is 10. Therefore y is equal to 0 cancel 0, 4 over 1, which is same thing as 4. So if you want to solve this simultaneous equation, how you solve it without using matrix, you are going to get x as 3 and y as 4. I hope you understood every content of what I just put down on this board. Please like, comment, and share, and also subscribe to our YouTube channels so that you can be able to be the first one to be notified when any of these types of videos come up. Thank you very much.